Hi, my name is Jason Copes. I'm a student at Oral Roberts University online. Our business ethics class today, Professor Pittman, we will be discussing loyalty, specifically concerning the case in our business ethics textbook today, written by Shaw. Looking at the case concerning loyalty. Case 10.1 is titled Changing Jobs and Changing Loyalties. On the website, askideas.com, the quote is made, "I'm not perfect, but I'm loyal." Cynthia Martinez was thrilled when she first received the job offer at Certex Systems. She had wanted to work for Certex for a long time. It was always what she had wanted. But as she began to talk with her new employer and then went home to discuss this new job with her husband named Tom, he raised a few questions that troubled her. What about the big project you were working on at your previous job? The company has a lot riding on you. And Cynthia explained that she had mentioned this project to her prospective employer, who said that he could understand that she wanted to see it through, but that he would need something from her. Certex would need someone right now. And so he was going to give her a couple of days to think about it. And so Cynthia, in her response, began to think and consider that it was like she wanted to work for Certex, but she felt like she was ripping her former job off. Nevertheless, it's just business, she said. And although her husband would say that he assumed she was rationalizing, that anyway, the issue is what's right for you to do, not what the company would or wouldn't do. The main ethical dilemma being that Certex and her former employer or present employer, Altru, were each other's biggest competitors. And although she was going to be offered more money, she still had a ethical dilemma, a tough decision to make. Could she really accept that Certex, the job she wanted so much, was creating an internal dilemma within her? The question is asked of loyalty. What does loyalty to the company mean? And how important is it morally? When employees willingly make sacrifices for their organization above and beyond their job description, that is what company loyalty is all about and defined as, according to our textbook and the author Shaw. It would be morally mistaken to view employees simply as agents of their employers or to expect them to subordinate entirely their autonomy and private lives to the organization. Morality requires neither blind loyalty nor total submission to the organization, according to Shaw in 10-1A. because a business firm functions to make money. The argument goes, self-interest is all that binds it together, whereas loyalty depends on ties that demand self-sacrifice with no expectation of reward. From this perspective, then, one can owe loyalty to family, friends, or country, but not a corporation. Employees simply work to get paid and are misguided if they see themselves as owing loyalty to the company. However, company loyalty is still commonplace. It's a legitimate concept, and most people find it even coherent. According to Shaw 10-1A. And so then, under what circumstances, if any, do employees owe loyalty to their employers? Some obligations of loyalty for the employer expectantly is to warn the organization of danger. The obligation to cooperate actively in the furtherance of legitimate corporate goals, to mentor their coworkers, to accept group goals and norms as their own, according to Shaw 10-1A. When, if ever, do employers owe loyalty to their employees? They make these obligations of loyalty in the employee contract. And when and under what circumstances do employees owe loyalty to their employers? They owe them an obligation to act in a way that protects its legitimate interests upon which they signed the employee contract with. They owe them the expectation that them as employees will defend the company if it is misaligned, and to work overtime when the company needs it, and to accept a transfer if necessary for the good of the organization. These all demonstrate their commitment to the organization, along with countless other ways. Company loyalty. That we don't have to be perfect morally, but as a result of our own morals and company expectation of morals, we can be loyal.